Locally, zoning's a big deal. And for us, we fight NIMBYism on a daily basis in what we do. And so policy at the local level that helps us produce housing that's affordable to working families and seniors, anything we can do to lift some of the restrictions on zoning, allow us to build more density is going to increase supply. Prices in Las Vegas in particular are significantly inflated because we're essentially landlocked by federal land. When you compare land values here relative to some of our unconstrained neighbors like Phoenix, land costs are about 30% higher here than they are in Phoenix because the BLM has a stronghold on the growth of the valley.
And I think you also have to talk planning, right? So Senator Ratty has worked also, her background is in local government, right? And part of our local government's job is to plan for the future of the city, and that's to upcycle existing utilities and to freshen up existing utilities and bring them into current technologies to allow for that higher density and on that same plot of land that would have been something else. In addition to fighting the NIMBYism, you know, we have to make some tough choices, and I think Congress has to act with some sort of federal lands bill right now because his folks and our folks are competing for the same artificial lack of supply of land. There's about 33,000 acres left, and what happens to the price of homes when all of a sudden that acreage is zero, right? They will skyrocket even more, I think, than you've seen that they are doing today.
Well, I think, you know, some of the folks that I work with, they don't want to see significant turnover of public lands if we're not going to change our development patterns to also address the issues of density and address the issues of infrastructure and address all of those at the same time. I mean, I think that there's got to be a balance there someplace, but if we're not shifting our building patterns and we're just freeing up that land to do business the same way that we've always done it, we're still going to run out of land. We're just going to have eaten up more public land to do it. The infrastructure issue is a really, really important issue because one of the real barriers to doing the infill development and the, you know, the urban planning that it's the responsibility of every local government to do is, you know, that infrastructure is already there, and it's far more expensive to tear that street up and expand that sewer pipe than it is to go out to a greenfield someplace else and just put in brand new stuff. And so how we fund local government, and so now you start to get to really nuanced conversations about our tax structure and our property tax structure and who's paying for making that sewer pipe, you know, twice the size so that we can have a 10-story apartment building there instead of single-family homes that are there.